Good morning, y'all. It's Sunday morning, August 17th. I'm getting ready for church. And I finally retrieved my makeup bag that I left at the lake 2 weeks ago, Friday. Was it Friday? Or was it Thursday? No, Friday I had the tooth pulled, so it must have been Thursday. So got that, and now I'm going to get the makeup on. It's beautiful here in Alabama. I'm pulling everything out. Surprised it didn't melt because I think it had been sitting outside for ever since I left it almost. I hope everybody's doing well. This tooth, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, it's still puffy. Yeah. And it's still sore right there. I think I don't know. He had to kind of yank on it pretty good to get it out because it was broken to the gum line. But anyways, there's that. Just hope everybody's doing well. We're gonna get ready and go to church, and who knows what we will do afterwards. So I just wanted to pop on here for just a little bit and say hello, because it's been a minute since I've done any makeup videos again. I know I'm missing something in here. I had an eyeliner. What did I do with it? Not there, not there. Did I overlook it in here? Or is it in here? Maybe it's in here. Nope, not in there. I don't know what I did with that eyeliner. Wait a minute. Oh, well. So I was nothing but lazy yesterday. Sat around, did nothing. I'm almost finished reading the book that I started probably 3 or 4 months ago. And so I did read a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I got it. There it is. Got it. All right. And I don't know what Elvis is in there doing. Sounds like he is vacuuming. A lady at my church, gave me this. She's like in her late 70s, and she said, "You wouldn't be offended if I gave you a dress, would you?" And I'm like, "Certainly not." She said, "Well, I got it for myself a couple of months ago," and she said, it just looks too young for me. So I'm going to give it to you, and if you don't like it, well, maybe you can pass it to somebody else. I'm like, "Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it." So it fits perfect, and I like it. So there's that. And being that fall is just, what are we at? We're the 17th. Fall is the 22nd. So we're just a little over a month before the first day of fall. So I'm going to try to get in wearing all my sleeveless dresses until then. But if the fall goes like it did last year, I may be wearing sleeveless dresses until November. Yeah. All right. Y'all see the side of my mouth drooping down? Alright. I don't know why that's drooping down. Can y'all see that? I'll be glad when it's completely healed up. And then after it's healed up, I'm going to have another one I'm going to have taken out. You know. I'm just talking out loud about this right now. I had braces when I was a kid. And I don't know how much braces were back in the 80s because I was a kid. I didn't pay for it. But that's a crazy thing about braces, you know. How much money do people put into their mouth? And it's a gamble. You don't know what life is going to throw at you years and decades down the road. Yeah. So, there's that. Oh, it hurts. It's sore. Not necessarily hurts, but it's still pretty sore. We keep trying to squeeze in some time to do a live, but it just hadn't happened. Okay. It's still bleeding some. And that constant taste of blood in your mouth. Ugh. Ugh. But I did do a short live. What was it? Was it Thursday night? And only a few of y'all popped on. I know Humble has been dealing with headaches too. He says he thinks it's because of the weather. And John had some kind of infection in his leg from his knee replacement. Had an appointment, I think, Friday. Hope that went well. And then Sweet Ann, bless her. And if you're seeing this, just know we're all still praying for you. And I know everybody that's listening to this, y'all dealing with stuff too, so we'll be keeping y'all in prayers too. All right.
Is that still Tiffany?
No. I was just doing a video. Okay. And it's still summertime, so everybody's trying to get the last of the summertime fun in. A lot of my kids are at the lake again this weekend. At the lake or going to the lake. Mm-hmm. Probably did too much. Oh well. And I'm going to try to put up and neaten up as I go. Because this desk here is very chaotic. Very unorganized. What next? Oh, the concealer. I should have done the concealer before I put this on. This, and finally got my good sponges back.
Hey, Beck?
Yeah?
When you're done with that, I gotta talk to you about something.
Okay. Okay, there's that. We don't need that. Where's this one? Here we go. Okay, I need to speed it up because it is 9:46 and we have to be ready to go by 10:30. Where we go is about a 25-minute drive from the house. But you have to take into consideration too, from our house to the bottom of the mountain is about a 7 or 8 minute drive. So it's it's at least a 7 or 8 minute drive just to go to the gas station. Okay. I should have put this in my lap just before I started. Just an old stuffed animal. Just to keep the excess from falling on my dress. Okay, need to tilt that up. Put this up. We don't need this. Don't need that. Like I said, I'm trying to clean up as I go. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Anybody else ever had a tooth out and it seemed like it took forever for it to close up and quit bleeding? Keep that one out. Put that up. That up. Okay, he's good. I'm just 13 minutes, y'all. These are good ones. These are bad ones. This goes here. This goes here. Gotta start somewhere. I've got way too much stuff sitting out here. All right, now let's get to the eyeshadow. Put this up. Hey, I'm starting to see a little bit of space here on my desk. Okay. That up. Brushes are like spatulas. You have your favorite. I have probably 5 or 6 spatulas in the kitchen, and I always pull that one. Brushes are the same, so I very much missed my brushes. And when I think about it, I still wonder how in the world back in the day did we put our eyeshadow on with those little bitty sponges that came in the eyeshadows. I don't know. Okay. And Rose, should you happen to see this, hope you are still doing better with all that you had to deal with. And that was when? Back in February? Can't imagine. And that lady is still doing videos. Rose, the makeup artist, if y'all know. Okay. Oh, when I say I have hardly worn makeup all this summer, I'm telling you the truth. That's why when we were getting ready to go to the beach last week, I'm like, where in the world is my makeup bag? And that was almost, weeks difference. So, yeah. I remember when I was young, when I first started wearing makeup regularly, and forgetting that I had makeup on and going and scratching your face. I'm like, oops, you can't do that. Men just wouldn't understand. And that's a good thing. The Lord has given some aspects of their life the easy road. Because, men, they carry a lot on their shoulders. A lot. So, at least they don't have to have the worry about putting makeup on. And they can get in the shower and shave and wash off and be in and out in 5 minutes. They don't have to worry about doing their legs and their arms. And so, kudos for them. I know I did a video sometime past couple of days. I hadn't even checked to see if the thing ever loaded or not. And I know I sound like a parrot, y'all. But one of the reasons I do enjoy doing the lives. And I don't care if it's a 2-hour live. It will load before I go to bed. I can do a 20-minute video and it takes 2 or 3 days. I don't understand that. So, but the good thing about those lives, at least, it is still a video, and those that do not join on the lives, at least they can go back and watch it if they want to. Oh, goodness. I have missed my church very much. Today is the first day. We will be there in almost 3 weeks. Now, we did go this past Wednesday night, but Sunday morning, that's when, just about everybody's there. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. But that's not the whole reason. I need church. I desperately need church. Because Becky ain't perfect. And Becky does not have the perfect life. I was out with one of my girlfriends this Thursday. Kind of had a girl day out. And we were talking. And we're fairly new friends, but very, very good friends. And she told me something that I laughed about. She said, her husband, she says, Peggy's family, they just never have problems. They're like the perfect family. I said, what? He doesn't know. He just doesn't know. He hasn't known us long enough. There ain't no family that's perfect. No family. That's why we need Jesus. So I was telling her about some things I'm dealing with currently. And she's going to relay them back to her husband. And maybe he will have an aha moment. No, there ain't no perfect family. Everybody has problems. It's just how it is. Just how it is. But I do believe in God's word. No matter what the problem is, Romans 8:28, all things work together for good. We just have to find the good in our problems. And sometimes in the midst of trials, it's hard to see the outcome. You just have to trust. Trust God. And always look at it like, well, the last time I went through something, I didn't know what the end of it all was going to be, but I knew the Lord did. And that's where I found my comfort and my peace. And I know all the stuff I may be dealing with right now, God knows about that too. He knows about that too. It's just, with me, having 12 kids, it just seems like drama is escalated. It just seems like there's extra in my family, but there's really not. You just have to keep in mind, I'm dealing with 12. Maybe I said too much. I don't know. But now I have to go dry my hair. This is it. Hopefully this will post soon. And Lord willing, maybe we'll see y'all on the live. Hope everybody's good. And Ian. Haven't heard from Ian in a while. So Ian, if you made it to the end of this, I don't even know if you watched it. We miss seeing you on the lives we've had the past couple of times. All right, y'all take care. God is good. Enjoy this day that the Lord has given.